What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes. And today's video I actually am doing before I jump on a live podcast with a very special individual named Kia Baker. Her podcast, I believe there's a co-host this time around as well, is called Hot Topics Live. It's actually on just Facebook. And so I'm just actually going to get on very soon. But I wanted to share today with you. So actually, if you're around and you catch this early enough, maybe you can jump on live. If not, no worries, we'll repost it, we'll figure something out. But this video, what I wanted to share was actually from a quote from a very special friend of mine who's in the investment club as well. His name is John. He does have a YouTube channel. I'm going to call him out here. It's called PapaJon Crypto. You can check it out, and he's got to make videos and be up to date. He's just lagging behind, so I'm calling him out. But listen, he's always sending inspirational quotes, not just to me, but to everybody within the investment club and other parts of the London Real program as well. But today's quote hit home, and is actually the very message that I would like to send on my channel through my videos. Even if I don't directly mention it, it's something that I want to be the underlying foundation for everything. Okay, and what is that quote? The quote is, "I'm always doing what I cannot do yet in order to learn how to do it." I'm gonna say that again. I am always doing what I cannot do yet in order to learn how to do it. And that's actually a quote from Vincent van Gogh. Never heard it myself, but it rings true, because the whole point of this channel, the whole point of my videos is to get you to do things so that you learn them. A lot of times we run it backwards, and I used to run it backwards all the time. Well, I want to learn something, quote unquote perfect or up to my standards before I do it. But now, as I'm progressing, especially in the crypto space, it's more the other way around. You've got to, break things. You've got to be somewhat of a bull in a china shop, meaning you're just going to try and learn as you go. You can read everything to death. If you are not technically savvy, if you're not trying to jump in the weeds and learn the actual technology, like really from the grassroots, which I do not have that capability, then I need to learn by playing with the protocols. I need to learn by trying certain things out. Even if that requires me to lose some money, it's going to be a very small amount, because I'm just testing things. And so that really speaks to me, that whole quote of always doing things that I'm trying to learn how to do, right? And that's what it comes down to. Don't sit on your hands. Don't say I need to read X amount, learn 10,000 hours to be a master before I do something. Like, none of that. Yes, do your research. Yes, understand at least superficially what you're trying to do, 100%. If you get it fully on your first go, great. All the power to you. But what I used to do, and what I see a lot of people struggle with, is you just want to sit around and read article after article, watch video after video for someone to tell you how to do something. And then you're like, I got it. I know how to do it. And then time goes by, and then or even not even time goes by, you try and do it and you realize you don't know how to do it. Because you know the theory, you don't know the practicality of it. And even if you can execute it, what does that mean? What's the outcome? Can you replicate it? So all these things I want to push out there, because that's what I'm trying to push on myself, is that learn by doing. That's it. Whatever you don't know today, you're going to know at some point in time if you continue to do it, right? Even if you just dabble in it a couple of times. This doesn't mean take your life savings and dump it into some kind of trading strategy or platform. It doesn't mean invest everything you got and go into an early stage project. It doesn't mean buying the next speculative coin out there and trying to ride it out. Like, none of that. But can you do all of those things and experiment? 100% you can. And then you learn what's valuable, what's not. You learn, do I want to even continue on this path? Do I want to be an early stage investor? Do I want to just have individual coins? Where is my portfolio? How is it going to be constructed? Like, all those things, if I were to list out all the things that I now know and then show that to myself in the beginning and say, we'll figure this out, no chance. No chance. It's too long of a list. It's too many things that I would have to ponder and try and figure out. And then it would just become, it would become a burden. It would seem insurmountable for me to figure out all this stuff. But having gone through the protocols and the investing and just learning by doing. Things, your learning curve just skyrockets. I can't stress that enough. Every single person, especially in the crypto market, that is considered an expert, they haven't spent that much time in it. Maybe some have been in for 10 years or 7 years or 8 years, but a vast majority are probably 4 years or less. In what industry can you be considered an expert in 12 months, 24 months, 3 years, 4 years? Like, very rare that's going to happen. But you can do that. And the fastest way to have any knowledge that is sustainable or shareable to someone else that's practical is by doing. So I want to leave that with you guys today. And while that does apply to the crypto space, because that's mainly what I focus on, it still applies in all aspects. The best way to learn is by doing. So remember, tomorrow never comes. Take action and get in the game today. See you guys in the next video. Have a good one.